There's a lot going on with this particular problem. So we're going to have to factor 3 sets of quadratics or cubics here. This is a linear term, so we don't have to factor that at all. This is a cubic term, and there's a specific formula to use for this one. This is a quadratic, and this is a difference of squares, and this is going to be another x game. So let's go ahead and work all 3 of these out. 27x cubed plus 8. We're going to have 9x squared minus 4, and then we're going to have 3x squared minus 14x plus 8. So before we address the first two, I want to go ahead and work out the last one since that's the one that we were already working on. We're going to have 3 times 8, that's going to be 24. We need factors of 24 that sum to negative 14. So we have 1 and 24, 2 and 12. And these are going to be the 2 factors that work. Both of them have to be negative because we have a positive product and a negative sum. So here we're going to do the bottoms up method, x minus 2 and x minus 12, and then we are going to divide by 3. That end result is going to be 3x minus 2 and x minus 4. So this right here is how we rewrite the bottom side, our denominator of this fraction. Okay, now let's work through the first one. We have 27x cubed plus 8. This is called a sum of cubes, and there's a specific formula for it. So this is the formula. Now, before you think that this is going to be something extremely difficult, it's not really. Okay, I'm going to explain it to you, and I hope that this is going to help you. 27x cubed is in the same position as our a cubed. So what we can do is say a cubed equals 27x cubed. And what we want to do is solve for a. So let's take the cube root of both sides. The cube root of a cubed is just a. The cube root of 27 is just 3, and the cube root of x cubed is just x. That means that a is 3x. And that means that everywhere that there's an a in my formula, I can just write a 3x. Now we're going to apply the same thing for our b term here. So we have 8, and that's in the position of our b cubed. So we're going to say b cubed equals 8. And in order to solve for b, we're just going to take the cube root of both sides. The cube root of b cubed is just b, and the cube root of 8 is 2. That means that I can take 2 and replace it everywhere that there is a b in my formula. Now that we've established that, let's go ahead and rewrite this. So this is going to be, we're going to replace a with 3x, and we're going to replace our b with 2. You'll notice that I put parentheses around every term I plugged in. I did that on purpose because sometimes we have negative numbers, and it's definitely helpful to keep them separated. Let's go ahead and simplify inside of the parentheses. So we have 3x plus 2 out front. This squared term applies to both terms inside. So this is going to be 9x squared. 3x times 2 is negative 6x, and then we're going to have 2 squared, which is 4. So this is now the answer that's going to go in place of our unfactored cubic term. Okay, it's going to go down here. Lastly, we have the difference of squares here. Difference of squares also has a specific formula. And we're actually going to do the same thing. So a squared equals 9x squared. And then we can just take the square root of both sides. So a is 3x. And everywhere that there is an a in our formula, we're going to put a 3x. And then we have b squared equals 4, because we have 4 in the position of our b squared. In order to solve for b, we're just going to take the square root of both sides, and that means that b is going to be equal to 2. We can replace every b in our equation with a 2. So this is going to be 3x plus 2 and 3x minus 2. This is going to be what we're going to replace our difference of squares with in our regular equation. Okay, let's go ahead and rewrite this. Okay, so let's go over this. I just rewrote our x minus 4 term because that one is going to remain the same. Our sum of cubes here became this factored expression here, which is right there. Then we had our difference of squares, which factored to this, so I rewrote that here. Then we had our regular x game polynomial, which became this, and I rewrote that down here. Now we can cross simplify. So if there are any shared factors diagonally, then we can go ahead and eliminate those. So I can see an x minus 4 here, and that's just going to cancel out there. We have a 3x plus 2 here, and we also have a 3x minus 2. So our final answer, since everything canceled out of the numerator, is going to be just a 1 over 9x squared minus 6x plus 4.